इतिहास यामागच्या ज्योतीने उजळला प्रकाश. इरंग्याच्या प्रत्येक रंगात दडली आहे हुतात्म्यांच्या बलिदानाची कहाणी. म्हणूनच आज हे दुमदुमते जय भीम श्री वंदनीय वाणी.
A very warm and patriotic welcome to our respected principal man, academic coordinator, esteemed teachers, and my dear learners. Today, we gather with immense pride and joy to celebrate the 80th Independence Day of our beloved nation as we have completed 79 years of independence.
आज 15 ऑगस्टच्या या पवित्र प्रभाताला आपण भारताच्या स्वातंत्र्य दिनाचा गौरवशाली सोहळा साजरा करण्यासाठी एकत्र आलो. हा दिवस केवळ उत्साहाचा नाही तर कृतज्ञतेचा, अभिमानाचा आणि राष्ट्रप्रेमाची नवी शपथ घेण्याचा दिवस आहे. तिरंग्याला मानवंदना देण्यापूर्वी आपल्या आजच्या अमृत श्वासासाठी सर्वस्व अर्पण करणाऱ्या त्या अमर वीरांना आपण विनम्र अभिवादन करूया. आपल्या देशाला स्वातंत्र्याच्या शोधाला उन्मुक्त करण्यासाठी असंख्य स्वातंत्र्य सैनिकांनी आपले रक्त सांडले, संघर्ष केला आणि सर्वोच्च बलिदान दिले. जाती, धर्म, भाषा आणि पराक्रम यांच्या पलीकडे जाऊन संपूर्ण भारत एक केल्याने स्वातंत्र्य लढ्यात मारला. त्या अथक संघर्षामुळेच आज आपण स्वतंत्र भारताचे नागरिक म्हणून अभिमानाने उभे आहोत. झाशीची राणी लक्ष्मीबाई, मंगल पांडे, वासुदेव बळवंत फडके, चाफेकर बंधू, लोकमान्य टिळक, भगतसिंग, चंद्रशेखर आझाद, नेताजी सुभाषचंद्र बोस आणि स्वातंत्र्य सावरकर यांसारख्या असंख्य क्रांतिकारकांच्या अदम्य धैर्याने स्वातंत्र्याची अखंड ठेवण ठेवली आणि अखेर भारताचा स्वातंत्र्य उगवला. अशा अमर हुतात्म्यांच्या त्या त्यागाचा आज आपल्या ओठांवर जय भीम हा अभिमानाचा जयघोष दुमदत आहे. या ज्ञान अज्ञान सर्व वीरांचे आपण कृतज्ञतापूर्वक स्मरण करूया आणि त्यांना विनम्र आदरांजली वाहूया.
This day reminds us of the courage, sacrifice, and determination of the countless freedom fighters who dedicated their lives for securing our freedom. Let us celebrate the spirit of freedom by promising to uphold the values of unity, equality, harmony, and responsibility. I request all of you to stand at attention for the national song.
School! Attention!
शुभ्र Now, it's our privilege to welcome the three outstanding achievers of our school as a special guest from the academic year 25-26 for today's program.
From grade 12 science, I welcome Vedashri Khanvilkar, who secured an impressive 82.60%.
From grade 12 commerce, I welcome Anvay Gopte, who achieved an excellent 95%. And from grade 10, we have Prisha Indulkar, who secured a remarkable 97.80%.
Their dedication and achievements are truly inspiring. We warmly welcome them with a big round of applause. Now, we proceed toward today's celebration, the hoisting of our national flag, the symbol of pride, unity, and sovereignty. After flag hoisting, everyone will stand at attention for the national anthem, followed by the state song. Now, I request the designated learners, Vedashri, Anvay, Prisha, and Principal Ma'am to kindly come forward for the flag hoisting ceremony.
Ready,
our patriotism through the song Jhanda Geet and Sare Jahan Se Acha.
fill the atmosphere with patriotism and pride. May the spirit of unity, freedom, and love for our nation always remain in our hearts. Coming to the end of the first half of our Independence Day celebration. Now, I request the learners.
Welcome once again to everyone gathered here. The celebration of independence is incomplete without music. Music has the power to unite hearts, awaken emotions, and remind us of our shared identity. So, let us begin this beautiful celebration by coming together as a one voice. I request everyone to kindly look at the lyrics displayed on the screen and join us in the singing.
is not just about enjoying the freedom we have inherited. It is about understanding the responsibility that comes with it. Before we move forward, I invite our respected principal ma'am to address the gathering to guide and inspire us with her thoughts on this significant occasion.
Goosebumps as we were singing this patriotic song. We can see it in the air and in your voice and in your enthusiasm as well. Today's dawn embarks Bharat, ushering into the 80th Independence Day. Heartiest congratulations to every learner present today and to all my colleagues on this August occasion of August 15, 2026. A warm welcome to SVM alumni with a special mention our guests for the day, Anvay, Prisha and Vedashri, who hoisted our national flag. Amid today's celebration, I think today is the right day to talk about celebrating differences. In past few days, we have seen a lot happening in our country directly linked to our education system, and hence, as an educator, I feel it cannot be ignored or brushed under the carpet. We must appreciate the good and question the wrong and try to correct them, whether they are systems, people or policies. But how? A few days back, I read this article and feel that today is the apt day to share some excerpts from the same with all our learners and colleagues. The title of the article was Bridging the Divide, Practical Ways to Have Better Conversations Across Ideologies. We all know the feeling. A simple conversation suddenly turns tensed. A comment on social media spirals into hostility. A family dinner becomes emotionally heavy because someone brought up politics, gender roles, parenting, or religion. Today, ideological differences feel sharper than ever, not because people are worse, but because the word is louder, faster, and more fragmented. Behind every disagreement is a human being with history, emotion, fear, and longing. Yet, we often forget this. Instead, conversations become competitions. We defend, we attack, we withdraw. But what if conversations across ideologies didn't have to be exhausting or divisive? What if disagreement could be a doorway to understand and not conflict? Ideological differences are just about ideas. Aren't just about ideas, they are about identity, values, and belonging. When we understand this deeper layer, communication becomes easier, more compassionate, and more productive. First and foremost, understanding the roots of ideological conflict. Before we can communicate across differences, we must understand why ideological disagreements feel so personal. Ideology is tied to identity. People's political and moral beliefs come from deep moral intuitions, not rational arguments. When these beliefs are challenged, it feels like we are being challenged. Our brains resist contradictory information. The psychological phenomena of confirmation bias leads us to seek information that supports our existing beliefs and avoid information that threatens them. Emotions shapes interpretation. Studies in affective neuroscience show that our emotional state determines how we interpret information. When we feel attacked, the brain switches into a defensive mode. making open dialogue almost impossible. Shift from winning to understanding. One of the most powerful ways to improve conversations across ideologies is to change your internal goal. If the goal is to win, persuade, or prove someone wrong, the result is tension. If the goal is to understand something, transformational happens. Adopt the mindset of curiosity. Research shows that curiosity reduces defensiveness and increases openness during conflict. Validate without agreeing. Validation does not mean endorsement. It means acknowledging someone's feeling or experiences. Use "I want to understand" as a grounding phrase. This phrase interrupts escalation and communicates safety. Listen to be curious, not to correct. Practice reflective listening. Ask clarifying questions. Avoid moralizing or labeling. Labels such as extremist, ignorant, brainwashed, snowflake, terrorist, radical trigger immediate defensiveness and shut down any chance of connection. Slow the conversation down. A 5-second pause before responding reduces emotional reactivity and gives brain time to process. Speak in a way that reduces defensiveness. You can express your perspective without triggering the other person's defenses. It's not manipulation. It's skillful communication. Use "I" statements instead of "you" accusations. Instead of saying "you are completely wrong," say "from my experience, I have seen it differently." I language reduces defensiveness and keeps the conversation grounded. Share stories, not statistics. Neuroscience research shows that people change their mind more through narratives than through facts. Stories ignite empathy circuits in the brain and allow the listener to imagine your world. Express values openly. Often disagreements are not about facts but about values. Explain the core value behind your perspective. For me, this issue is about fairness. My concern comes from wanting safety, security, stability. Use bridge language and respectful communication. Phrases that soften transitions and open dialogue. I see it differently. Can I share my view? Here's what's important to me. I wonder if we are prioritizing different values. Small linguistic shifts create large psychological differences. Find common ground before discussing differences. Research in conflict resolution shows that starting with common values dramatically increases cooperation. Even people with opposite values often want the same outcomes: safety, fairness, dignity, opportunity, stability, freedom, community. Emphasize shared identity. People communicate better when they feel a sense of belonging or connection. Examples: we as parents and teachers want what's best for our children. We both care about this community. Separate values from strategies. People might share the same value but disagree on the method. Two people may both care deeply about safety but disagree on whether stricter policies or more freedom achieves it. Naming the shared value brings clarity. Learn to regulate your emotions during difficult conversations. You cannot have productive ideological conversations if you are emotionally flooded. Reorganize emotional bits. Sometimes people express anger when underneath they feel unheard, afraid, or dismissed. Recognizing this helps you respond with empathy instead of defensiveness. Know when to set boundaries. Healthy conversations require healthy limits. You can protect your emotional safety. If the conversations become hostile, dehumanizing, or abusive, stepping away is an act of self-care and not weakness. You can choose not to engage with someone unwilling to engage in good faith. A productive conversation requires mutual respect and openness. Use the power of perspective taking. Psychologists call this cognitive empathy, the ability to mentally put yourself in another person's position, even if you disagree. Look for the underlying fear or need. Most strong opinions are rooted in fear, loss, uncertainty, desire, or belonging, past experiences. Addressing the need behind the belief is more productive than confronting the belief directly. Use scientific-based frameworks for effective dialogue, such as the Raven framework. R for recognize your own biases. A, avoid demonizing the other person. V, validate emotions. E, engage respectfully. N, never forget the humanity behind the argument. Aim for connection, not conversion. We often think successful conversations end with agreement, but the real measure of success is whether they end with respect, understanding, clarity, trust, and humanity. A conversation where two people disagree but still feel connected is a victory. So my dear learners and colleagues, in our school, home, society, or our country, we will always come across such situations. We can always learn to put across our points with more maturity and understanding, putting clearly what, how, and why we think so, without hurting self and others, and without crossing the boundaries which is socially unacceptable in any place of the world, be it our country or any corner of the whole world. Thank you for your patient listening. Once again, wishing you all a very, very happy Independence Day. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am, for the inspiring and meaningful words. Now, after this inspiration speech, we will move to witness the vibrant colors of patriotism through dance. Through dance performances, learners will express the love for motherland and the spirit of a united India. Our talented learners at grade 7 are ready to present a wonderful dance featuring Mai and Salam India.
तेरी ज़मीन से हम सर उठा के चले, हमें हंस के विदा करना, लाल हैं हम तेरे, याद करना हमें, ढोल ताश बजा
आज दिल पे हाथ रख के ये कसम ले हम सभी, ना झुकेगा देश अपना, ना झुकेंगे हम कभी। आज दिल पे हाथ रख के ये कसम ले हम सभी, ना झुकेगा देश अपना, ना झुकेंगे हम कभी। जिंदगी का क्या किया जो सर उठा के मर न पाया, हो गया वो खून पानी जो वतन पे ना बहाया। चल लहू से लिख दे खाक पे, ऐ भारत माँ तेरी माटी तेरा देश पहले, दुनिया के सारे सुख पीछे है मेरा देश पहले। है तिरंगा शान अपनी, देंगे इस पे जान अपनी। जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे तेरा संदेश पहले, दुनिया के सारे सुख पीछे है मेरा देश पहले।
सबसे आगे हो गए
नहीं जोश है और जान है नाच के दम के देश तो निशान है कॉमेडी करो दुनिया वाला बुरी ना हम पे डालो जान जितना लोग डालो सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी
By the great finalists, giving them a big round of applause. The freedom we call Azadi was not simply given to us. It was earned through courage, struggles, and sacrifice. Behind our freedom are countless names. Some remembered in history, and many those names may never be known. They dream of an India where we could live freely, speak freely, and walk with pride.